What is up, everybody? We are back at it again with another video. So we are here looking at some crash toys once again. This is one of the options, guys. This is on my list. It's a Ducati 797 Monster White. So you can see back here, it needs a back fender or fairing, whatever you want to call it, and a seat. It needs brakes. The next one, you're not going to be able to really see it, but this one's a 2020 Kawasaki Ninja 400. I'll try to put more pictures on it. I'm not going to pull this one out because this one is kind of like, well, if we don't get any other ones, we'll go for this, but it needs headlights, fairing, I mean, just basic stuff. The tree looks good and the odometer's here, but intact, but it needs a whole front right there, which isn't horrible. Probably needs a new fairing back there. That's definitely one option too. So let's see where the other bikes are. Most of them are actually out front. Here's a DB9, Ashton Martin. Ashton Martin. I've never sat in an Ashton Martin. How do you even open this thing? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, guys, Ashton Martin. You know, for an Ashton Martin, these seats really aren't that comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Got the 6-speed manual. I mean, I like the color interior. I don't really care for the stitching, I guess, but you're not going to be cruising the Aston Martin around just because this is a Sunday cruiser. So homie's over here trying to get our stuff started real quick. Oh damn, it's got a whole top case on that thing too. Yeah, me neither. Needs a fender. Got some bins right here that could pop out. So that right there is the Honda VTX 1300. I already showed y'all the Ducati. I think the rest of them are actually outside. GSX 750, and see if we can get that one to shine for y'all. Look at all these bikes here, y'all. It's so sad to think about what happened and if these people are okay. Gixxer 750. Over here, we have the Daytona. I believe it's the SRT Hellcat. This thing's pretty sweet. Backside you can see has, I should say backside, this right side. So you can see here, this backside, I don't know what happened. It must have ran over something and it really got destroyed. So over here we have an Ashton Martin, so we have two Ashton Martins going tomorrow. So the Ashton Martin's pretty clean. This one has a lot of damage to it. I don't even know what this one's worth. We'll have to see that one tomorrow. We have the Audi R8, Audi. This thing is beautiful. I wonder what this thing's gonna go for. I don't even know how to open this thing, y'all. I'll be honest. No idea how to open this. Guess we'll just open it from the inside because I know how to do that. Oh my goodness, y'all. So this is another one, y'all. This one has no keys, but this one is really interesting. I like this because I know that these things go for a whole bunch of money and they have a hot market for them. But this one right here is a 2018 Polaris Xp 1000. Needs wheels. This one's completely off the bead. But, oh yeah, you can see right there, that swing arm's bent, A-arm, lower A-arm's bent. But everything else up top looks okay. It doesn't look like any major issues, so it looks like just some swing lower A-arms and maybe a new tire rod. This side seems okay, so it's just that side really. Yeah, and it just needs tires and a good detail. Looks like this one's been sitting for a minute, but it has the built-in snorkels from the factory, so might be one to go for if we get it cheap enough, not knowing what's wrong with it, because these things go for crazy money, not only at regular auction but to dealers, because you know these pre-owned side-by-sides are a hot market pretty much everywhere in the country. So if I can't sell it here, I can almost guarantee I can sell it to Missouri to my dealer, or I could probably take it and sell it to a dealer in New Mexico. All right, y'all, so this is one on our list. This is a Kawasaki Zr900. There's a few issues on this bike that I've noticed that we're gonna need. Sorry, we're right next to the interstate, so if y'all, I apologize if y'all can't hear me very well, but this thing was laid down It's got some issues on the tachometer cluster here. Scrapes there, fender. It's probably gonna need a new radiator. Scrapes on the engine. You can see the entire primary casing scratched. And then this is pretty intimidating. I'm not really a fan of that. How the hell that happened, just being laid over so hard. That thing bent the entire exhaust pipe, and it needs a new exhaust, but this one has a really good book on it. And then the other two that are on my list that I'm really interested in. This is a 2016, I believe, Suzuki Gixxer 600. So this one starts up. All these bikes start and run, by the way, y'all. We had the guy come out here. He's been out here. He started all these up for us, so we're good. So they all start and run, which is important. This one has some side body damage. You got laid over as well. See here, this is gonna need a whole back fairing here. It's got the aftermarket carbon fiber fairing, or this might be factory, but carbon fiber. You can see here along this fairing here, it's got scratched. It got scratched real bad here, so it just needs a new fairing. And then I got scratched here. It's got a big scratch on the exhaust pipe, but other than that, though, it looks okay. I didn't really check everything I wanted to on this. I'm gonna do a quick walk around and see brakes and stuff like that, because the Ducati that I showed y'all inside, that one definitely needs brakes. Everything else mechanically seemed okay. But I heard that Ducatis, it almost sounds like they run rough. Let me know in the comments below if that is accurate. And this one is number one, guys. I've been waiting on this one for about 2 weeks. This had a buy now price of something. I would definitely do it, but we're gonna see if we can get this one. This one starts up and runs. This is an SCR, so Scrambler 950 Yamaha. Very basic tachometer and cluster. This whole left side is okay. It's all good over here. Back looks good, nothing really major. But on this side, there are a few things that we needed. You can see here, got scraped up on this right here. It needs a whole peg. So you can see this thing was definitely laid over. I checked this one as well mechanically, it's all good. Brakes work fine, turning signals, all that. Just has some scratches. Cluster up top works, everything's good on this one. So this one, guys, is the number one for us. We're gonna see if we can get this one. Let's get a thumbnail for it. So we'll see, guys, if we can pick anything up and see what happens. Alright, you guys, so we are about to get ready for this Copart auction, y'all. So we are getting it all situated. I'm gonna get you guys on the screen recording here in just a minute to see if we can win one of those bikes we went and checked out. We missed out on the Ninja by this much, and I should have pulled the trigger on it for how cheap it was. We probably could have been into that bike completely for less than 2,300 bucks, maybe even less than 2,500, and we could have probably went and then spent, and probably could have got, you know, close to book on it with what it is, and we probably could have sent it to the auction and got more money for it as well. Was that a mistake on my part? Probably. I should have just known it was a good deal and pulled the trigger instead of waiting for these bikes that I knew had a chance of going for more than what I wanted to spend. The Ducati didn't, but I realized as I was pulling that trigger on that and bidding on it, it's a Ducati. The money's gonna be a lot to get into it. Probably could have just did a quick wholesale deal for $1,000. You know, it's one of those things where if you have a bad gut feeling about something, don't do it. I should have pulled the trigger on that Ninja though. So I promise you guys, next time we go to an auction where we have this opportunity, whether it is Crash Toys, whether it is MPA, whether it is auto, we're gonna pull the trigger on something if it's gonna make money and it's a good deal. Auto's a little bit more difficult, but power sports, we're gonna pull the trigger no matter what if it's a good deal. And that's what we're just gonna have to do. If we wanna make money, we have to spend money, we have to invest in it. And that was a great opportunity. That Ninja 400, I should have did it. Why didn't you guys tell me to pull the damn trigger, but I didn't? So, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. I'm not upsetting about missing out on the other ones because I knew that I would have overpaid, but I missed out on that Ninja by, it was 150 bucks less than what I would have spent on it, and I should have did it. So, I know in my auction experience, if you were gonna do something and it goes by you, you better pull the trigger because the next ones may not happen. So that's a lesson learned for you guys. If you guys are gonna do these auctions, know that just because you want 2 or 3 to go, you know, in the future, doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get them. It just doesn't. And I should have known that, and I should have pulled the trigger on that Ninja, and it was a pure sale. So we'll learn. We'll keep an eye out for the next auction coming up. But yeah, guys, I just wanted you guys to see the auction itself. You guys see that we missed out, and I should have just went with the Ninja. So that's what we're gonna take from this video. We should have went with the Ninja. So, but anyways, y'all, thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all hit that bell, like and subscribe to this channel, to this video, and go to my other channel, Wrestling the Wilkinsons. Go like and subscribe that so you can see everything that's going on in me and my family's life. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for tuning in.